Hey guys, subscribe for daily content. And if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks! What's going on YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I've got another short little knife unboxing show with you guys, mixing up my unboxing and my knife review intros. Did you know that they're different? Well, they are. Thanks so much to Derek for sending a huge chunk of, well, it might be a small chunk of his collection. He sent me a whole bunch of really cool knives from his personal collection, stuff that I've wanted to check out for a long time and just haven't been able to get my hands on. So these knives are loaners. They will go back to Derek. I don't get to keep them, but I do get to share them with you guys and experience them for myself. So thank you so much to Derek. Thanks to my patrons for supporting me, and please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. So these are what are they called? They're called Jack Wolf Gunslingers. And I feel like I've seen these a few times, maybe on DLT. I'll try and link them. I'll link them in the description. I'm pretty sure I saw them on DLT. It does help my channel when you use those links, but that's entirely up to you. So what we have here, let's open the checkered tie one first, because the other one sounds kind of exotic. I started in on it, I was like, this isn't normally what I see for the packaging here. All right. So the first one, this is definitely what I've seen. Nice checkered titanium there. I believe one of the more interesting details about this that he has in his note, which the notes are wonderful. I'm pretty sure these are S90V. Can you use this to deploy it? Oh, yes. Oh, wow. Yeah, S90V. And it says the Rockwell hardness here is 60 to 61, which is really actually kind of on the higher end for S90V. Wow. Beautiful frame lock as well. And it looks like they can be front flipped. I love that we have the front flipper as an option, but that little nick there, you can use it to reverse flick it, or, right, because this is clearly meant to take on the aesthetic of a traditional knife, you can just use that or pinch it or use the nail. Actually really cool. Titanium frame lock, the texturing is on both sides. Really nice diamond texturing. A little bit of a divider there, sort of creating a faux bolster aesthetic. The other thing I like is the lock-in down here, where your middle finger rests. And also there's plenty of room before the sharpening choil to choke up behind the blade. The action is stupidly smooth. Stupid. Whoops. In fact, the detent is incredibly ready to throw the blade. Little bit of encouragement to get the blade to drop, but man, does that thing rocket out of there. Really, really cool. I like the blue titanium backspacer, blue titanium milled pocket clip. Really, really nice. I'm interested to see what this other one looks like because it says cosmic purple. His note here says this is purple kieranite and black titanium, which sounded pretty cool. I've never seen purple kieranite, so I have absolutely no idea what that might look like. Let's take a look here. I think they're the same size. Oh my gosh. I know this isn't going to be to everybody's taste, but wow, I didn't look at that. I didn't expect it to be so freaking crazy shiny. I don't know a lot about kieranite. I know that I've reviewed knives in the past. This is not a review, by the way. This is just an unboxing and first impressions. The full review will come later. Look at that. So this one, these come in two different variants. The inlaid or scaled variants, where you have a sub frame lock. Most of the frame lock is going to be covered by the scale material, and then you have just the standard titanium frame lock where it's exposed. So depending on your preferences and budget, because I would venture to guess this guy's a little more expensive, you can kind of pick up the version you want. I don't know how many versions of these are available. What's the coating? I actually want to see if he lists it in his notes here. It just says black. So I'm honestly not sure if that's a PVD. I kind of doubt that it's DLC. But I mean, it's information that I can find out for the review, or if you guys know, then you can let me know down in the comments. This appears to be wickedly thin behind the edge, insanely thin. Yeah, these get super aggressively thin. Hold on, I gotta cut a piece of paper. Man, I bought these notebooks to take notes and to like do little paper cut tests, and I am aggressively running out of paper. But I like this paper because it's real thin and I can feel it. Yeah, this is pretty darn thin behind the edge. I feel like both of them are probably going to feel about the same. I just wanted to feel if that coating causes, it might cause a little more drag on something like cardboard, like thick cardboard, but on paper I can't really tell the difference. It's very, very thin and very slicey behind the edge. And so I think a 60 to 61 HRC S90V blade is actually pretty ideal for something like that, especially for folks who like, you know, this classic or traditional aesthetic. Really nice. Blades are centered. Check this one. Yep, looks good to me. Lockup. Who is the OEM? I don't know. I mean, it says Jack Wolf, but like, I'd like to know who the actual OEM is, right? But this feels like premier Chinese OEM, and I know, like, if you're new to the knife world, that sounds like a negative thing. If you've been here for a while, then you know, right? If you're familiar with Bestech, Wee, Riot, Kunwu, Max Ace, right? If you're familiar with all them, then you know that means super duper crazy high quality. That's what it feels like to me. I just don't know exactly who the OEM is, but it is very, very smooth. And especially the disengagement is shockingly easy considering there's not really, it doesn't look like there's a ton of space right here. I do wish it was cut out a little bit more, but honestly, that's pretty convenient. Let's get some measurements real quick and then I'll weigh them so you guys kind of know what you're looking at here. There we go. Overall length coming in at 7 1/4. Smaller than I thought. For some reason, it feels like a bigger knife. Blade length is 3 1/4. Cutting edge is 2.85. That's what we're looking at there. Let's weigh them. Obviously, if they've got things like carbon fiber, G10, micarta, I have no idea what all the different options are. I just remember seeing them somewhere. I can't promise the links are going to be DLT. I can't remember where I saw these. If you're getting full titanium or you're getting kieranite, right, there's going to be some variations even outside of whatever these end up weighing. This full titanium one here is 3.35 ounces. The kieranite version is, wow, actually a decent amount less. They're 2.79 ounces. So they do get fairly lightweight, which is cool considering the blade length is, what did I measure them at? 3 1/4? I already forgot. Even on the titanium one, yeah, 3 1/4 or just about. Sorry, I'll do it again to make sure. That's 3 1/4 all day. So even on the titanium one, pretty good ratios. Yeah, these are cool. I'm glad I honestly didn't know until I looked at your paperwork that they were S90V. I would really like to know who the heck is OEMing these. Might be an American or, you know, like in terms of like the designer might be American or from some other country. I don't know. I'll find that information out. You guys can, I'm sure we'll discuss it or let me know in the comment section, but I'll cover all of this in the full review. Yeah, I think that's going to be pretty much it for today, guys. Thanks again to Derek for sending these in. Very cool. These will be linked in the description. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on that Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.